Well, I'm out in the orchard, the new orchard, and we've just finished feeding the calves. But I thought I'd come and have a look at what's going on out in the trees out here. And some have done better than others. Some have actually got fruit on this year, which is a first. Here's a conference pear. And I'm just going to have one of those actually. I do like a conference pear. Not a very big one, quite small actually. Here's another tree. This is a Cox's Orange Pippin. And there's some fruit on that. I'm going to pick one of those as well. That's a nice looking apple. No worms in it or anything. Some of the others look a bit like they've got a few holes in them. Some of the trees still need a bit of work. They're a bit skinny and they need pruning really. I'm going to have to come back out and do that at some point. This tree here, this is my big disappointment. I'm not sure what's going on with this. And we have a look at it. It's a Claygate Pearman, our Gray family. Rich Gray planted that in his family. Now this is the second tree on this spot, and it just doesn't seem to want to go and do well. Look at it. There's a few young branch leaves on it, but the rest is all looking very sad. So I've decided I'm going to give this one more year. This spring, next spring will be its last chance. If it doesn't do alright by then, I'm going to have to take it out and put a better tree in. The funny thing is the growth at the bottom of the tree seems better than at the top. So I don't know what's going on there. So we're coming on up. There's a few starting to have fruit on. There's another one up there. You can just see up there. This lovely red coloured apple there. It's in the shadow a bit. Let's see what sort that is. Oh, here we go. It's a Spartan. Spartan, that one. And they have really red apples. And the plums, I've already picked the plums. So sorry, you haven't got any plums this year. But another pear tree, look, here we go. Williams pear, now those are nice pears as well. Gosh, let me just, oh, there's loads on this one. It's quite big as well. Some of them are probably getting on to be quite ripe. Obviously, now the difference is, this is the thing, right? If you pick that, if you went to the supermarket, you probably wouldn't find one like that. Which is interesting because most people probably would put that one back. And this is what, on a normal farm, they're like. You know, they got a bit scabby and maybe they, I don't know whether there's some sort of disease, something that might call that actually, because that's cracking on there. But generally speaking, they're not the prettiest. But the thing is, they taste the same as a good looking one. So I'm quite happy to eat one. And it looks like someone else has as well. Because if you look down here, there's somebody's tacked that. It's probably a wasp or something. Now I don't think that's quite ripe, but let's just have a little munch. Okay, so that's really nice actually. It probably could do with another week or so. You can see the white flesh in there. Yeah, because it's a bit like biting into an apple at the moment, rather than just a pear, which I imagine a bit more juicy. But they won't take long to ripen. I like that. Won't just jump over the fence. And this is why I like having fruit trees on the farm, is that it can't be anything better than going out and picking something off the tree. Even if it doesn't look pretty, it tastes fantastic. And I haven't had to go and pay someone, I don't know, what is it, £1 for 4 or something like that? Really expensive actually if you go and buy them in the supermarket. Let me just have a little look around and look at the rest of the trees. Okay, so this one, Beauty of Bath. Oh no, that's a damson. Gone a bit funny. Needs a bit of work on that, I think. But we'll come back to that. All these trees are sort of young and needing a bit of pruning, which, sorry I'm speaking with a mouthful, which they will get eventually. I'm more concerned about them being trees really, and being alive. Like you saw that one down below that wasn't very healthy. Now this one up here has gone a bit bonkers. It's got loads of fruit on it. Sorry, I'm still eating the pear as I walk. And this one here, hen's turds. Now that's a cider fruit. I don't think I'll fancy trying one of those. Got a lot of crop on that one considering it's a young tree. But I'm not expecting a lot of fruit on them yet, and none of these have had fruit on them this year. It's more about the growth, I think. Sorry, I'm loving this pear. Oh, who doesn't like a nice pear, hey? Fana. Yeah, so these trees are all looking, the ones up here, the cider fruit actually, seem to have made better trees so far than the eating apples. I don't know why that is. But I think really the key to come back is to look at this again in 5 years' time when all the trees are properly established, because at the moment I'm just trying to prune them and get them into shape and things. And like I said, stay alive. Here's the cattle. This is why this orchard's really good compared for my sort of farming, compared with the fruit orchard I saw in Kent, because the modern fruit farm I couldn't run any cattle between it. But you see, this is ideal, isn't it? Because I've got the young stock here, hello, who can actually graze amongst the trees like this. They can have my pear core now. Let's see if they'll eat it. Go on. I bet it will. Look at that. Oh, it's gone. So they're going to hoover up any fruit that's left. I think I'll go back and get another one of those pears. I can graze cattle around here, not lose a field, and at the same time get a crop of fruit. So it's a bonus for me, because it's like almost a dual purpose field, because I get a crop of fruit, be it pears or apples or plums, and then I also get a chance to graze some cattle around it. And of course these fences will come down when the trees are a bit bigger. Not there yet, but anyway, I'm just going to finish by having another pear, I think. So there we go, that's the orchard for this year. Cheers.